Доброе утро, ребята, привет, привет из Minska. Guys, good morning, and good morning from Minsk. Today I am outside the main train station here in Minsk, and today I'm going to go take you on a journey to a place called Khmelevka, which is about half an hour by train to the west of Minsk, straight to the old Soviet-Polish border, where we are going to explore some old abandoned bunkers and pillboxes. So join me on a journey. I have my ticket. Let's go. Okay, that's the train I need. Train to Uhai, which is right on the border between Lithuania and Belarus, but I'm not going to the border. Actually, I'm going to a small village, which is not too far from outside of Minsk. Yeah, and as I mentioned in my previous video, guys, a lot of people wearing masks. The Mexican beer, proven to be, a lot of people taking it very, very seriously. Yeah. All right. Let's see where my train is. Let's go. All right, let's move ahead. That's Brest, Gomel. Nope, not going to Gomel or Brest, but it will be, guys. In some later adventures in my channel, I will be taken to the provinces. Okay, here we go. Here is my train. The train to Uhai. And it's track 10, platform 5. Okay, let's go. Here it is. Here's my train. Traveling on an authentic Soviet train. Let's go. Uhai. Let's see. This is what a real Soviet train looks like. Oh yeah, take a look at that. Ooh. All right, guys. Let's go. Hello guys, welcome, and we are here at the town or the village of Khmelevka, which is about half an hour from Minsk, and today we have our resident historian with us, Mr. Ihar Melnikau. So Ihar, what exactly are we going to do today?
Hello, nice to see you in this spring day. We are in a small village, Khmelevka. This is very close to Zaslauje. Now it's a district of Zaslauje, and today we will watch the line of Soviet pillboxes on the pre-war Soviet-Polish border. All of them were built in the beginning of 1930s because very close to this territory was a Soviet-Polish border. That's why Soviets built a lot of such kind of fortress or concrete fortress very close to the border. And unfortunately they weren't used in 1939, but they were used in 1941.
Okay, and I do believe we have some photos here.
Yes. Yeah. I have a big collection of the pictures from 1941, and you see here different destroyed pillboxes during the first battles when Germans closed the border and moved to the old pre-war border. And I want to show you one of the picture, very Soviet POWs and German soldiers, and they took a periscope. Here on the top we have a place where they just put this periscope and looked on this area.
Right here, yes.
Yes. And very interesting that we are on the top of the high hill, and well, this concrete pillbox fought against Nazis in June 1941. Here we see well, the notices of this battle.
Yeah.
Here
still see the the machine guns.
This is not machine guns. This is Nebelwerfer, German artillery. And here we have small
big holes.
Yeah.
So still actually here at about 75 years or more. Okay.
All of these, most of these pillboxes were made for 3 machine guns type of Maxim.
Yeah.
Also you will see. And well, they were built especially in 1930s for the war against Poland, and as we know that Polish army had cavalry and infantry, and in 1941 here moved a lot of German tanks, of course, and this concrete pillbox was attacked by German artillery in 1941, and of course by German tanks. And very close to this pillbox we have a road, old road to Radashkovichi, not
as you can
to,
see
to
in
the
front
city,
of me,
but to the railway station. The railway station Radashkovichi in the village Petrishki was the last Soviet railway station of the pre-war Soviet-Polish border.
Okay,
so,
you mentioned that the German army came down this road here.
2 roads. We will go another road and this road, and you will see these 2 roads. They're old, they are pre-war, and well, Germans moved to Minsk. In front of them where was Zaslauje, and they moved to Minsk from this direction through these roads.
Okay. Actually, how effective were these fortifications? Because in the Second World War we hear about the Maginot Line between France and Germany. In the end, wasn't very effective.
When they started to build, they were really very good, because in 1930s, beginning of 1930s, they were built especially against infantry and cavalry. Of course, the line of these pillboxes, full of artillery and infantry, was really very good, because they can make a big line to stop the first offense of the enemy, and to give the possibility for the military command in the further regions to make new army and to give this army to the front line. But in 1941, of course, they were not so effective, because there were not so much infantry and army here on this line, the first thing, and the second thing, that unfortunately there were not good command, of course, to these pillboxes. But some of these pillboxes, as we see, fought against Nazis in the very beginning,
as we can see
war.
here on the different holes in the actual front. Okay, and I do believe that some of these actual pillboxes will be actually to get inside and explore them today.
Some of these pillboxes you will see inside, of course.
Awesome. Let's do it. Actually, guys, this pillbox where we're just at is actually open. So now we're going to actually go inside the pillbox and actually see what it's actually like inside it. This one is actually open, and it's not in actually very good condition, unlike the one in Rakov where we went to. Okay,
not so good condition, but well.
Yeah. So we're actually inside this thing, and yeah, it's been used by the locals, as we can see here, for storing. So we're inside a pillbox on the so-called Stalin line here.
Yes,
okay, so as we can see, it's very...
Let's see here, we have here a big wooden and metal door.
Yeah.
It's original door from the interwar period.
Yeah.
And here was a fire inside.
Things you'd be doing on a Sunday. Okay, that's the door there. Okay, so I have to... Oops.
Be careful.
Yeah, be careful there, I'm going to trip up. Oops. These guys were small.
Yes, this is the one of room for the machine gun.
See, the locals have had a party inside here with some beer bottles, vodka bottles. Okay, so we're actually here, and this window here, this was for one of the machine gun emplacements.
And, 3 machine guns. One here, another 2, another here, and the third there. We have machine guns, and here we have the place for periscope. Here just we have another hole for the machine gun, the Degtyaryova machine gun, and well, here we have a place for the officer. The remains of that. It's not in the good station, but unfortunately, locals done a lot of different things here. And here we have the signs of the explosion, because one of the German cannon bullet came here, and it was
knocked a hacked part of the wall. So these bunkers pillboxes, they were used up to when? 1945 or after 45?
No. It was used only in 1941. After that, Germans in some of the pillboxes in some of the regions destroyed because partisans used them, Soviet partisans during the German occupation. And after the Second World War, they were closed because Soviets believed that during the nuclear war they will be very useful. That's why they just close it and original element, the pillbox, and that's why they just we have these pillboxes. Some of the pillboxes have original notices, but unfortunately not these.
Not this one. Okay, so let's go to a pillbox that's actually in a better condition than this.
Not so better condition, but another pillbox.
Other pillboxes. Okay, so just be careful, guys. These things are very cramped. Yes. Okay. Excellent. All right, so it's been used by the locals. All right, so there we go. That actually gives you an idea what inside one of these pillboxes on the so-called Stalin line are actually
Minsk
like.
defense region, I like it better.
Minsk defense region, okay. Okay guys, we're actually inside another pillbox. This pillbox was destroyed during the invasion in 1941, and it's actually listing at an angle of about, what, 15-20 degrees.
Yeah.
There's the floor there, so we're actually inside. And if you look here, you can see where the original periscope was.
Yes, this is an element of the periscope, and here we have a hole after 1941, and then we have also a hole after this explosion, big explosion. And here we have a place where was original machine gun.
Yeah, we have the table here. Hang on a second.
This,
this is the place for the machine gun. This is the table for the Maxim machine gun. And there you can see where the slit where the machine gun used to fire out at.
Yes, and here was the sit for the Russian or Soviet soldier.
And you can see the ceiling here as well. It's metal ceiling, Wow. A bit of urban exploration, guys. I don't know if you can see anything here. Actually, inside.
Typical and without any mat here.
Oh, concrete floor we have here. Yeah, concrete floor. Oh my God, unbelievable. Okay, so, let's move on. Oops. And if you can see, guys, just to give you an example of the list in which the pillbox is lying on at the moment. So it was completely destroyed, and you can see some of the hinges.
It was destroyed during the Second World War, but it was not rebuilt after the Second World War.
That's the thing, most of them were.
Believed that they will use it during the nuclear war, but they haven't used it.
They never used them indeed, Okay, so try and get out of this place, guys. Just give you an idea of where we are.
It's not easy, but nothing to do.
Okay, so you see graffitis here. I'm on the way out. We've been here. Whoops. I put my phone back in my pocket. Okay, as you can see, as we mentioned, the ceilings here are metal. Blimey. Oh, bloody hell, guys. Wow. This gives you an idea of what we're up against here. Okay. Bloody hell. Whew. Alright. Urban exploration, you can't beat it. Our rural exploration. As you can see, as Ihar mentioned to me earlier, you can see the red star. The star on the pillbox here. And that's to give you an example of the angle that the pillbox is lying at. It's lying at about approximately 20 degrees. As such, it was completely destroyed in the initial invasion. Operation Barbarossa in June 1941. The Germans just cut through these lines, these fortifications. And yeah, as you can see here, solid concrete casting with some steel, reinforced steel. Yeah, definitely it was destroyed nearly 80 years ago. So yeah, that is our second pillbox, our bunker. Just forgot to add, guys, we're here in the town of Zaslauje, which is just outside Minsk, on the border, the old border between Poland and the Soviet Union. And if you ever go off the beaten track, you will see these pillboxes and bunkers. You can actually get inside and do a bit of exploration on a Sunday. How bad? Okay, guys, we've come to our final place here, the final bunker. We're in a place called Shubniki, which is not far from Zaslauje, just outside Minsk. And as you can see here, this is actually a far bigger bunker. Ihar, can you explain more, please?
Yes, Shubniki, it was on the road to Novaya Pole, and Soviets understood until the end 1939, until the end of 1930s, they understood that they have to build as more as possible bunkers or pillboxes for artillery. And here we have an example of such kind of pillboxes. It was built for 2 cannon guns, 76 millimeters. Very good weapon against German tanks from the beginning of the Second World War. And the crew of this bunker was something like 20 people, and it was really a very severe weapon against German tanks. And they built such kind of pillboxes on this road to Novaya Pole and on the road next to Zaslauje.
Okay, and we can see the 2 slits where the guns used to stick out.
Original metal slits here.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not it's another thing, but it's also from here.
Yeah.
And we have original window, and here was a place where Soviets had 76 millimeter cannon gun.
Okay, this thing is actually quite huge, so let's see if we can actually go up to the very top and find out if there's an entrance to get in here.
Yes, we'll try to find the entrance, and if we'll find it, we will go and you will see how it's inside.
Okay, all right, so let us go. We're going to go to the very top of this thing. This could actually accommodate about 20 people in total, and you can see some damage here, more damage. Okay, so we're up to the very top, climbing to the very top of this. It's actually massive. So we're trying to find the entrance and see if we can get inside and see we can actually explore it. Or maybe it's all closed off, who knows? Yeah, gives you an idea how vast, how big this thing is.
Yeah, we can try to enter the window. It's also not so easy to do.
Yeah. So as you mentioned down there, just here it's a duct, an air duct for the bunker.
Very close to this place was also a bunker for machine guns. And well, really very good connection. Here we have cannon guns, there we have 3 or 4 machine guns type of Maxim. And Germans came from this way, or Poles, because we have to remember that they built this defense line especially for the Polish army in 1930s. And of course they received a very big problem from these pillboxes, because they have to use very strong cannon guns against these pillboxes. And you have to remember that Poles didn't have cannon guns of such millimeter until the end of the 1930s. The Germans had already, but the Germans have to use 88 millimeters anti-air crew, anti-air rifles, cannon guns. Especially, it was very good weapon, and also they used special tanks to destroy these pillboxes.
Okay, so it doesn't look like we can get in here.
Yes, well, let's check the window. Maybe through the window, but
okay, let's see if we can. If we can't, who cares? Okay guys, we're at our final place. Unfortunately, we couldn't find the entrance to the main bunker, but however, we have stumbled across a gem right here in the middle of a forest of another pillbox. A very unusual style, it has to be said.
Well, yes, this is a concrete pillbox for 3 machine guns. Very interesting, also of the project of 1930s, and we'll try to enter.
Let's go inside. Let's explore this pillbox. Oops, the daisies, and this is a bit kind of dangerous down here. Ihar is going inside. Yep. Whoops.
Here we have entrance and.
Yep. Oh.
Be careful.
Yep.
And here we have a star.
Oh yes, look at this, guys. This is amazing. Have a look at this, the star.
Yes, the star.
You can see the star.
The ceiling was just moved down, but well, we have it
Yeah.
For the entrance.
Okay. You can't beat a bit of urban
Once again,
exploration.
A door.
The old door there, the old shut door, steel door.
In very good
Condition.
condition, yeah.
Okay.
Not the door.
I'm going to turn on my torch, guys, if you can see anything here. Okay.
That.
You just got to be careful coming in here.
Yes, another door.
All right. So,
And
here we are.
Instructions. And here we have the place for radio station here.
right here was for the radio station, yeah.
Here was the place
Yep.
for machine gun.
Mm-hmm. The door, yeah.
The door for it.
And this is the Maxim gun load up.
Here we have the pack gun, the
Yep.
material, and here we have for machine guns.
So this chute here, what exactly is this chute here?
I think that this is a new one,
Mm-hmm.
or something like after the Second World War, they just cut from the entrance
Yeah.
and brought it here.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Fantastic.
It's something unusual. Here is a place for the light,
Yeah.
for the lamp.
Mm-hmm.
So
Fantastic. Wait till we get
here
outside.
we have place for the periscope.
Yeah, you see where we were placed earlier? We have the latch for the periscope
Yes.
outside.
Air conditioning,
For pipes.
pipes, yep.
Everything. Wow, that is truly amazing, guys. Okay, so let's go outside. And this bunker, this pillbox, has a very, very unique design, to say the least. And we're going to explain why as we go outside. Okay. There's another slit there for any Germans coming in.
Yes.
Okay. Yes. Okay, so let's go outside, guys. Back outside, and we're going to go down to the front of the actual pillbox itself. Wow, we're outside again. My God, I've been doing a lot of climbing today, climbing in and out of old World War II pillboxes and bunkers. Whew. Okay, all right. Let's go. It's down towards the front. As you can see here, we have some pipes here, so I presume these are in relation to aircon and air conditioning. Okay, so let's move down to the very, very front. The hole there, another duct or a hole. Okay, as I promised, guys, we found this gem. This is quite a very, very unique pillbox, whoops, to say the least. And right here in front of me has one with a very, very unique design. So what we have here is a pillbox, and they used to have a net around it using these metal pillars or posts. You can still see them here, of which you can see now in the video. I have a picture attached, showing the original one actually like this. That was captured by the Germans in 1941. And you see there's a slit there, all original. They had a net right around the front of the pillbox, and you can see some war damaged holes from bullets and so on right in front of the pillbox. An unusual and quite an amazing design, to say the least. Absolutely fantastic. Okay guys, we've reached the end of our journey. I just want to say thank you very much, and before we say our final goodbyes, I'll leave it to Ihar, please.
Yes, I once again invite you to Belarus. Don't pay attention to COVID, be healthy and wealthy, and come to Belarus to watch our country full of different military pillboxes, fortresses, and so on and so forth. Very interesting story, very interesting history. Just come to us, just watch these links that you've seen, just look for my books about the Second World War, and really until the next trip.
Okay, all right, thank you very much for that, Ihar. So guys, if you want to check out our earlier videos of going to Rakoff and other places, you can click on the links to the right hand side of the screen. Okay, and please like, please subscribe, and please share as well. So on that then, I'm going to leave it. So I hope you have enjoyed the tour. I certainly have, and I'll leave the link for Ihar's Facebook page so you can contact him below directly on Facebook. Okay guys, that is it. Stasvere from me, Slangofol.
Всього найлепшого і запрошую вас у Білорусь, приїжджайте. За правдивим цікава країна.